Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Wizards WNBA Rundown. My name is Joey Tron, and this show is brought to you by WizardSportsPicks.com. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and you'll be able to get notified as soon as a talented handicapper from Wizard Sports Picks drops a video to this YouTube channel. Unfortunately, we have a very light slate for Tuesday, May 19th for the WNBA. There's just one game, but again, that doesn't mean we won't find any value in it. We have the Toronto Tempo heading out to Phoenix to take on the Mercury, where the Mercury are 7.5 point favorites with a total of 170.5. Honestly, it might only be one game, but I think this is going to be a pretty good one. Both teams are 2-2 straight up this season. However, the Tempo are 3-1 against the spread, while the Mercury sit just 2-2 against the spread. I can understand why Phoenix is favored in this one, but I just think it's too many points. I understand Phoenix has the more established offensive structure. They have more veteran players, and they should control the tempo at home. They have been playing with higher scoring games as they are 3-1 to the over as well. Another big role piece for the Mercury is Alyssa Thomas has just been going off this season already. She's averaging 16.5 points per game, 7.5 rebounds per game, and 8.5 assists per game. I think the tempo might be able to slow her down just a little bit, but she creates spacing on the floor. She creates opportunities for the rest of her team, and she is without a doubt the star player on that Mercury roster. But I think Toronto can definitely cover this number, and there's definitely reasons why. They've quietly been the best, one of the best against the spread teams early on this season. I understand that they're an expansion team, and a lot of people thought significantly low of them early on. However, they're fitting in just well. Brittany Sykes has exploded for 38 points her last time out. Marina Mabrey remains a really good perimeter shooter for this team. I think the tempo can hang tough. Their defense is a little shaky. However, with the strong perimeter shooting that they're getting from Marina Mabrey, I think they can hang within this number. I really do. Expansion teams, they're often really quick, really fast in the first half as chemistry develops. But like we've seen with Toronto early on, they have the chemistry and they are hanging with some competitive teams, and they will be able to hang tough with Mercury on the road. So I have a very strong lean to the tempo with the 7.5 points. And I also like the over 170.5 as well, because I expect the Mercury to try to pick that pace up at home here. Thanks that we only had one game for this breakdown. But again, like, subscribe, head on over to wizardsportspicks.com. And right there is where you'll be able to pick up all premium selections that I have for the WNBA. Let's cash some tickets.